have food, or if you have gowns, and you want to target that market, it's a great market for you to approach, and I would advocate that you go check it out this year. You might be in a little bit late for being able to become a vendor. However, when we talk to Fran in just a few moments, you will be able to learn more about that to see if there might be vending tables that you could catch at the last minute and target that market. Very similar to the bridal shows, a lot of people come, and the last bridal show I went to, which is actually where I met Fran, it was about 10 people deep per booth, so it was pretty amazing. Now I also want to give a shout out and some thanks to our sponsors on the show. We have Glendale Flowers, which is located on 59th Avenue in Glendale, and it's very, very quaint, and those little shops that they turned the residences in that area into shops in downtown Glendale near the Arts Center there, and it's just absolutely quaint and beautiful. Ice cream shops and all kinds of things, but the floral shop is right in there, Glendale Flowers. Make sure you drop by for all occasions. And we also would like to thank Planet Beach for being our sponsor as well. In particular, the location on 59th Avenue in Berend, which is just off the 101 freeway on 59th Avenue, about a half a block south of the freeway on the 101 and Berend in northwest Glendale, which would be considered the Arrowhead area. So I wanted to talk today about Pinterest. Pinterest is something that, a little bit like Twitter, a lot of people say, what is the buzz about Twitter and what is the buzz about Pinterest? And a lot of us might remember saying, what's the big deal about Facebook? What's the big deal about MySpace? What's the big buzz about YouTube? I remember when an entire university of 30,000 students, a conservative university, banned YouTube. The kids were wasting so much time on YouTube and looking at things that they thought maybe were not the most desirable, and you know they were right. I mean, since that time, there are certain things on YouTube that you can't look at unless you have an account and make sure that you're above 18 and things of this nature. But back then, there weren't any limiters, and so the university was probably well within its rights to ask the students to be a little bit careful with what they're viewing on YouTube. So coming back to Pinterest, what exactly is Pinterest? Well, very simply put, I mean, when you sign up for Pinterest, just go to Pinterest.com and create an account. It will ask if you want to sign in through Facebook. Now, keep aware that when you sign in through anything, when they say sign in through Facebook, what that means is whatever you do on that account after that gets posted to Facebook. So if you're going to be looking at pictures that you don't want other people to know you're looking at on Pinterest, don't sign up through Facebook. Because then the entire world knows that you're looking at those bikini pictures or whatever it is that, and that's, very often includes your wife. She knows what you're looking at. So if you're going to be doing that, just be a little bit careful. Just know what you're doing, including that if you are a political party, that maybe half of your friends on your Facebook are of a different political party, and you don't want to involve politics, but you're running around pinning all these amazing political cartoons that you think are great and funny. You might be ticking off half of your Facebook friends. So just keep in mind, not just in Pinterest, but in everywhere you go, when you sign in using Facebook or sign in using LinkedIn, again, it's one thing you could say, well, half my friends on Facebook, if they don't like my politics, they're not my friends. Okay, whatever. That's your prerogative to think about that. However, on LinkedIn, it might be your boss that doesn't like your politics, and he's he's on LinkedIn with you. It may be somebody who matters in your professional world that you start ticking off on LinkedIn. So again, if you log in through LinkedIn to a social media account, or if you think, I think I'll just log in through that because it's easier, I'll remember the username and password. That's not the extent of it. That's one of the I'm going to call that the social media outrage of the week. So just keep in mind that you get tracked and you lose a lot of your social privacy when you log in, because you may not be aware of the unintended announcement of everything that you're looking at.
Permanent?
And it also, as in anything in social media, it's very permanent. So, and not only everything you click on, and keep in mind that, everything you look at, everything you click in Facebook, on any of these social media engines or platforms, it stays forever. So always ask yourself, do I want my grandkids knowing that I was looking at this? Because they can go in one day and say, hey, what was Grandpa doing, 30 years ago, 50 years ago, 60 years ago? And so the recording of society is becoming a much larger thing. And it's not like it goes on that floppy disk that now nobody can find, has dirt in it somewhere underneath your dresser. This is something that will continue to hang around on the internet for the rest of time. So.